The Blitz Week 13.
PG-16, gobble, gobble.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Mike. I'm coming to you from the MFR. It's Thanksgiving weekend, so happy Thanksgiving everybody. Hope everyone's going to enjoy themselves and be safe and all that good stuff. Wow, week 12 was crazy last week. You know, it wasn't supposed to be, but it was. We had the number one team lost again for the second straight week in a row. We'll see what happens this week. You'll see in my predictions. Week 13, rivalry weekend. Put the win losses aside. Put the line, Vegas lines odds aside. It is rivalry weekend. Anything can happen. So let's recap. But first, let's recap the news and stuff of week 12. I went 17-4 last week. Not bad, and I'm 123-55 for the year. All right. So anyway, let's give my shout-outs. Shout out to Baylor and Stanford for knocking off number 1 and number 2 in the BCS and making this BCS crazier than ever. Let's give a shout out to Oklahoma's quarterback Landry Jones, 554 yards passing, 6 touchdowns in a win over West Virginia. Let's give another shout out to Ohio State's defensive end John Simon, 4 sacks in his win over Wisconsin. Let's give a shout out to Florida State's kicker Dustin Hopkins, who breaks the NCAA scoring record for kickers. Let's give a shout out to FSU for beating Maryland, which clinches them in the ACC Atlantic Division. Let's give a shout out to UCLA, who, with a win over USC, clinched the Pac-12 South. I don't know if it's a shout out or a shout at Miami self-imposed bowl ban, which means Georgia Tech wins the ACC Coastal, which means they'll be facing FSU in the ACC championship game. Also a shout out, Tennessee firing Derek Dooley in his ugly pants after 3 seasons. Cal fired Jeff Tredford after 11 seasons. Maryland and Rutgers are on their way to the Big Ten in 2014. We'll see how that all pans out. I think there's going to be a lot more teams moving. And finally, after today, Jose's Real Cuban Food in Bradenton on Cortez, the best Cuban sandwich I've ever eaten in my life. So, top 25 teams that lost last week. There were 5 of them. 3 of them to other top 25 teams. Then number 1 Kansas State lost to unranked Baylor. Then number 2 Oregon lost to number 13 Stanford. Then number 18 USC lost to number 17 UCLA. Then number 20 Louisiana Tech lost to Utah State. And then number 23 Texas Tech lost to then 24 Oklahoma State. Other notables, Miami W beat USF. And I would have to say my games of the week is Stanford, Oregon, Ohio State, Wisconsin, and Oklahoma and West Virginia. So let's go through your BCS standings now. Number 1, only undefeated team, Notre Dame. Number 2, Bama. Number 3, Georgia. Number 4, Gators. Number 5, Oregon. Number 6, Kansas State. Number 7, LSU. Number 8, Stanford. Number 9, Texas A&M. And number 10, Florida State. So let's get into week 13. It's a lot of football. For Thanksgiving, it's always a tradition to have football on Thanksgiving Day, but it goes more games on Friday, more games on Sunday, all that, or Saturday. So we have 3 NFL games on Thanksgiving Thursday, college football on Black Friday, and the college football on Saturday. All day is good. 2 TV alert all day. So let's not go right into Thanksgiving on Thursday. The NFL, Houston at Detroit, 12:30 CBS. NFL. Washington Redskins at Dallas Cowboys, 4:15 on Fox. College football, TCU at number 16 Texas, 7:30 on ESPN. NFL, New England at the Jets, 8:20 NBC. And finally, again on Thursday, the league at 10:30 on FX. Let's go on to Black Friday. I hope if you guys are going to go out shopping, don't get tasered, run over by any crazy people that do that shit. So, Friday football games. Number 14 Nebraska at Iowa, noon on ABC. Nebraska wins or Michigan loss, Nebraska clinches the Big Ten Legends Division. Number 7 LSU at Arkansas, 2:30 on CBS. West Virginia at Iowa State, 3:30 on ABC. And USF at Cincinnati, 7 o'clock ESPN. Saturday games. Let's move on to Saturday. Game day, coming to you from sunny California. So the nooner games: Georgia Tech at number 3, Georgia, ESPN. Number 19, Michigan at Ohio State, ABC. Biggest rivalry in the world, they say. Can Michigan spoil Ohio State's undefeated season? Michigan also needs a win and a Nebraska loss to clinch the Legends division. Virginia at Virginia Tech, Battle of Virginia on ESPNU, and Miami DU at Duke. Happy hour games. Number 5, Oregon at number 15, Oregon State. Oregon needs a win and a Stanford loss to win the Pac-12 North. Auburn IP at number 2, Alabama. Alabama wins, they clinch the SEC West. Number 21, Oklahoma State at number 13, Oklahoma. Number 4, the Gators at number 10, FSU. Will Jeff Driscoll play? They say he's going to, but how much? Over 50 top recruits going to that game. Michigan State at Minnesota. Number 8, Stanford at number 17, UCLA. A Stanford win clinches the Pac-12 North. Prime time games. Missouri at number 9, Texas A&M. Texas A&M needs a win and a Bama loss, and they win the SEC West. Number 12, Gamecocks at the number 11, Clemson. And number 1, Notre Dame at preseason number 1, USC. Crazy, isn't it? Matt Barkley is out for USC. Matt Whittick will be starting for them. Alright folks, so I'm going to do my picks now. I brought in a specialist from ESPN. Some of you might know him, some of you might not. But it's the answer, and he's the answer on a steak. That's a stick for you people that didn't understand steak. Alright, so he's going to do a couple of the games, not all of them. So I'm going to say one NFL game. Is that okay with you, Answer?
Yeah, that's good with me.
Alright, I'm going to say Houston over Detroit and Washington over Dallas. Who are you going to take in the New England and the Jets game?
Love Brady and the Pats.
Alright, I'm going to take New England. Texas over TCU, Nebraska over Iowa, LSU over Arkansas. We'll go West Virginia and Iowa State. Who do you want in that one? Their answer.
Love me the vagina.
Alright, I'm going to take West Virginia. Cincy over USF. Georgia over Georgia Tech. Michigan over Ohio State. That's an upset alert. Who would you like in that one?
OHIO, motherfucker.
Vatek over Virginia. Duke over DU. Oregon over Oregon State. Bama over Auburn. Oklahoma over Oklahoma State. Michigan State and Minnesota. Stanford over UCLA. Texas A&M over Missouri. Now we'll do the last 3. How about Clemson over the Gamecocks?
Love the cock.
Alright, I'm going to take Clemson. I'm going to go USC over Notre Dame in an upset. What do you think, their answer?
Touchdown, Jesus.
Alright. And, of course, the big game, I'm going to take FSU over the Gators in an upset. Who are you going to take?
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright. By the way, if the Florida beats the Gators beat the Noles, I will stop calling the Gators for an entire year. Alright. Do you want to read the movie quote?
I can't read.
Okay. You read the other one. Alright, that'll sound better. Last week's. And you think what you want about me. I'm not changing. My wife likes me. My customers like me. Because I'm the real article. What you see is what you get. That was by my old Army buddy, Bill Burke, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. This week is, I never liked you. You don't know why. I'm sorry. I never liked you. You know why? You don't curse. I don't trust a man who doesn't curse. Not a fuck or a shit in all these years. I'll read it again. I never liked you. You know why? Because you don't curse. I don't trust a man who does not curse. Not a fuck or a shit in all these years. What movie? Alright everyone, have a great weekend. Have a great Thanksgiving. Love your family. Don't drink and drive. Pay the $50 for a cab instead of the $5,000 for a DUI. Stay green. Drink always responsibly. Don't be the asshole at Thanksgiving dinner. Turn on, tune in, and drop out. Say goodbye, Answer.
Adios, motherfucker.